Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome to your general tarot guidance. This is a timeless reading. Whenever you find it, it is right for you. All right, my beautiful people, it's tea and tarot time with Julie. Grab yourself a cuppa, put your feet up, get yourself comfy. Let's have a little look what's going on for my Sagittarius at this time, my Sagittarians at this time. All right, my lovely people. Okie dokie. I'm recording this on the 10th of August. It'll be going up on the 12th. But whenever you find it and it resonates for you, that is when it is for you. Okay, if it doesn't resonate at the moment, come back to it in a little while, a week, 2 weeks, a month, whenever. I'm going to put it on a playlist which we've got for Sagittarius, okay? So you can always find any readings there and just go to the ones you feel drawn to. All right, we got the Eight of Swords, the Seven of Wands, the Knight of Wands, the Two of Swords, the Three of Wands, the Ace of Coins, Justice. Interesting reading this, Sag. Nine of Wands and the Six of Swords. Okay, right. Now, this is really interesting, and I'll tell you for why, all right? That lots of people are having a similar message at the moment about being stuck and trying to move on and not quite sure which way, this way or that way, feeling a little bit like, it feels a bit tight. It's like I'm on the brink of something. I can feel it's opening, but it's not quite open yet. You are not on your own, all right? So lots of the readings I've been doing for other signs are showing something similar. So whatever circumstances it is for you, because it could be in anything, whether you're waiting for a right house, the job, a contract, a business deal, a relationship, something just has felt like, I'm so ready to move forward. Why isn't it unlocking and unfolding? And I can kind of feel it coming, and I think, no. And it's a little bit like that, and I completely get it, because that's going on for me as well, and I am not a Sagittarius. So it's been in lots of the different readings I've been doing. All right, let's get your affirmations and some oracle cards as well, find out a bit more, and then we'll pull it together, and I will be using a different deck to clarify. All right, this is from Hoping to Having. Your key affirmation: wealth. All right, money, money, money. I am wealthy. I have a wonderful relationship with money. I value it, respect it, and welcome it. Money wants to show up and be in my life. All right, the underlying theme with this is security. So do I feel safe and secure? Am I going for a job just for the money? Am I going for that house just because of the price? Am I doing it from a place of wealth, or am I doing it from a place of lack? Let's find out some more. All right, this is the wisdom of the oracle for Sag, please. By the book. You want to do things with integrity, doing it properly, following your inner guidance, right? We've got one from here. This is the energy oracle. Which deck is this one? This is the legacy of the divine tarot. All right, so storm warning. Yeah, there is, we need this storm because you're stuck. All right, we need it, we welcome it. Bring on the storm. Let's unstick ourselves here. Okay, let's talk about this for a minute. This number 10 is completion, right? In numerology, there isn't a 10, there's a 1, a new beginning, right? Well, sometimes that storm is a little bit like the tower, blasting through to blast open anything where we're feeling a little bit stuck. Because you've got the Eight of Swords here, we've got the Two of Swords here. It's like, I need to make a decision, but I don't quite know which way to go, so I kind of feel a bit stuck. It's going to unstick, and this storm is going to help it to do that, right? Now, sometimes that's about a reevaluation. Am I looking at the wrong thing? Am I looking in the wrong place? Am I doing it for the wrong reasons? Sometimes we need that kind of Let's just step back and look at this for a minute and then we can move forward. So I don't feel that this storm warning is a bad thing. I think it's actually helpful. All right. Now, the by the book, number 11, this is a master number of the I, of the self, of doing what's right for me, following my inner guidance, listening to those little nudges that come from inside of you that are allowing you to move yourself forward. See these little baby elephants at the back, following, attached to each other. That represents your guides, your guidance, your heart, your soul, your inner being, guiding you forward, and you're just following it, you're just listening to it, you're trusting it, and you're going forward. Now, this wealth card is part of it. I have a wonderful relationship with money. Now, that's quite a bold statement, isn't it? My book explains this much more, all right, from hoping to having. But what this card, the affirmation, is about is that if you have a bad relationship with money, you hate money and money hates you. It's never in my life, and it comes in and it flies out and it doesn't seem to want to touch the sides. Those kinds of bad relationships with money create lack. So what we want to do is start to create a wonderful relationship with money. Think about relationships with people in your life, those that are on the distance and those that are very close. Those that we're close to, generally, if we're close to them, we like them, we respect them, we value them, we want to spend time with them. And when they show up, it's lovely. We're grateful to spend that time with them, right? Now, if we can think about a good, healthy relationship with a person. Now, I want you to bring the same energy into your relationship with money, that you value it, respect it, and welcome it. When you do, money wants to show up and be in your life, right? So, think about. Right, they're giving me the example, and I use lots of examples like this in my book to illustrate this point. If a visitor showed up and you went, "No, what are you doing here? How long are you going to be here for then? I doubt, you're going to stay very long before you leave again." Would that visitor want to walk through the door? They'd be like, "Do you know what? Forget it. I'm off. I don't feel very welcome here." And we understand that with people. It's like if I treated people like that, they wouldn't want to show up and they wouldn't want to stay around. And yet we often treat money like that. It comes in, we look at it and we go, how long are you staying for this time before another bill comes in or something goes wrong? It's a terrible relationship with money. What we teach, as law of attraction teachers, is that when we have a wonderful relationship with money, we are welcoming. Oh, welcome, coming in. Make yourself comfy. I'm going to make you feel really wanted and welcome and treasured and valued. Then they're going to want to show up more often and they're going to want to stay for longer. It's an energy. And those of you that don't know much about the law of attraction, you're probably thinking, what the hell is she talking about? But honestly, it does. It works and it makes a lot of sense. If you want to know more, grab my book, okay? Right. So I want you to look at your relationship with money and wealth and then expand it into other things and people and places. All right. And we want good relationships with things. And that's what creates the harmony and the flow and the good stuff coming in. So let's look at the tarot then. In the center of your reading, the key card is the Three of Wands. Your ship's coming in. Travel, expansion, growth, joy. I'm ready to take my world and life to the next level. I'm ready to look on the broader horizons. I'm ready to expand and move forward. Okay, so that's a beautiful energy in the middle. We start with the Eight of Swords. I'm stuck, and we want to get to the Six of Swords. I'm free to move on and move forward, and that's what you're moving towards, Sag. Whether this is about jobs or homes or love or health or whatever it is for you, we need to recognize that we have been feeling a little bit tied up in knots here, that can't find the answers, rooted down with the Two of Swords. What do? I don't know. I can't see my way forward. But we're going to work our way towards unlocking this, all right? And it will unlock. Can I have a timeline, please? As we move through August and the eclipses and we come into September, I'm feeling that over the next, well, for some of you fairly quickly, and for others within the next 3 months, this is going to unlock and unblock, okay? It will be sorted by the time we get to your birthday, all right? So let's look at it then. 8 of Swords to the 2 of Swords to Justice. Some of you, this is going to happen super quick, like within a week. And others, as I say, it's going to take a little bit of time for it to unlock and unblock, whatever this is for you. 8 of Swords is feeling tied up and stuck. I'm ready to move forward, but life doesn't seem to be wanting to cooperate. Or, and this is more likely for most of you, I'm ready to move forward, I just don't know in what direction. The 2 of Swords is the I don't know card. I don't know. I can't see clearly. I'm blindfolded. Not a bloody clue, me. All right. So I'm ready to go, but do I go this way or that way? And I don't want to get it wrong. And I don't want to make a mistake. And I could be paying for that mistake for years. Let's get it right. And so we're hesitating. And then we can miss the boat and have to start again and hesitate. Right. So it's a card of I am ready. Justice wants to be served. It's rooted down underneath these two. Justice is ready. There's that contract for me to sign. There's that money coming in. There's that job. There's that thing that I want that is going to bring that justice in. This could be legal matters as well. This could be inheritances for some of you. I'm just being given. Waiting for the lawyers to do their thing. Is it done yet? Is it done yet? Is it done yet? This is it will come in. It's just a matter of when, right? So what we're doing is we are trying to figure it out. The 2 of Swords. I don't know. How do I find out? How do I take this blindfold off? Well, I need more information. Now, perhaps I'm waiting on other people to provide that information and I'm being terribly polite. British person, ultra polite. Doesn't always serve us, okay? Sometimes we need to nag people and jump on the phone and send yet another email. What's happening? Give me an update. Where are we at? Why haven't you called me back? Right? Maybe we are waiting on other people to give us the information. Other times it's about us. Do I go there or there? Do I go that way or that way? And I don't want to get it wrong, so I'm not making a decision. Right, well, let's find out a little bit more. All right, the 2 of Swords is the research card. Let's go and get online. Let's, look at some information. Let's talk to a friend. Let's find out. We need some more information on this so that we can get to that justice. So how can we find that? I'm going to clarify these in a minute, but let's just look at the rest of them. We've got the 7 of Wands. Holding my boundary, holding my nerve, not backing down. I'm ready to go forward, even though I don't quite know which way to go. I'm definitely going. Here's my hope, wish and dream. Here's my expansion. There's my ships coming in. But oh my days, has it been hard and heavy waiting for this to crack open? Yes, I know, my beautiful Saggies, I know. It's been hard and heavy. Now, for some of you, you've been going through enormous shift, enormous change, awareness, dark night of the soul, bringing something to a close here. Is it ever going to end? Waiting. Is it ever going to end? Now, I'm saying waiting. We haven't got hanging man, but it just feels here that you've been just waiting for things to unlock and unblock, and some of you waiting on other people and others of you just waiting for that energy shift within you to kind of say go. This week, the day I'm posting this, is going to be the eclipse. What's the eclipse? Eclipsing out. It's in Leo, our raw to make things happen. But you are tired and heavy. You are like, battle weary. Like, I'm so ready for this. I am so ready for my ships to come in. I am so ready for this expansion. And I can't back down. You see, the 9 of Wands is, yes, battle weary soldier. I'm knackered. I've had enough. It's hard work. But the Seven of Wands is I'm not backing down. This is resilience. This is keep going. One last push, one last bit of research, one last email, one last phone call, whatever it is I've got to do. I'm not backing down. Sometimes, it can get so hard and ever you want to give up. I've been, how many jobs have I applied for? Like 75 in the last 6 weeks on nothing. I'll just give up. Right? How many, houses, how many dating apps have I been on? Whatever it is for you. This is saying I'm not backing down. I'm not giving up. I am going to find a way forward, and you will. Alleluia, we've got the Knight of Wands. There's your action, fast, happening, jumping in. I figured it out, bang. Now I'm jumping into my new beginning. Here's the Ace of Coins. There's that new beginning, the new contract, the new house, the new relationship, the new job, the new whatever it is for you. This is, I'm taking swift, decisive action. It could be that you've just been waiting for the right job and you're applying for ones that, well, it'll do, it's better than nothing. And you're just not getting them because the universe says, yeah, but that's not what you want, is it? You don't want those ones. And then all of a sudden the right one comes, or the right house, or the right person, or the right whatever. It's coming back into my head. I had this for somebody else and I don't know who. You know that song, What a Difference a Day Makes, 24 Little Hours. I don't know if you do know that song. It's quite an old one. All right, before my time, and I'm 63 nearly, right? I think it's a 50s song, might even be a 40s. What a difference a day makes, 24 little hours. And it just shows that it can break overnight. The right job appears, the right person appears, the right home appears, the right whatever it is for you. Piece of information suddenly appears, and Ella, yes, here we go, we're off. We are finally off. We are heading now towards that new thing. It's going to happen quickly when it happens, all right? Which is why I feel that storm warning is a positive thing. All right, the storm comes blasting in, and then all of a sudden, bang, here we have the information now to be able to move forward. Perhaps you've been trying to find out, you've been looking, and it doesn't matter how hard I look, I can't see it. It could be, all right, they're giving me lots of different examples. In the UK here, and I'm sure it's the same in most countries, we have website kind of portals for properties and for jobs and for all sorts of things, right? And it's like you can be looking, it's just not there. And you keep looking and then all of a sudden you might change your budget just slightly, or your criteria slightly, like if it's a house, it's, I want this area, you change it by 1 mile or 3 miles and all of a sudden bang, there's the house. Or you add or reduce the budget a little bit. Same with jobs. Perhaps I'm looking at this industry and, well, hang on, a lot of my skills are transferable. What if I opened it up to more industries? Then bang, there's the job. It just hits. It's going to unfold. So what was unclear is going to become clear. Now, this is a solar eclipse. The sun is being eclipsed out. It's getting dark. I can't see. Then all of a sudden it clears and now I can see. That's what I'm feeling. And that's what I feel this storm warning is about. You're suddenly going to see it. And then you're going to follow through. You're going to follow through, follow the leader, all right? And I want you to make sure you're in this mindset of being wealthy, right? Even if you've only got a little tiny bit in your purse or in your wallet, right? Wealth is a feeling inside of I am enough, that life is enough, that I am worthy, that I'm deserving, that all my needs are always met. When we come at it from that, we come at it from confidence, and then it starts to flow. All right, let's find out some more. Let's clarify. Tell me more about the stuck energy here with the Eight of Swords and the Two of Swords. What aren't I seeing? Why am I stuck? What can we do to help my Sagittarians, please, to get to this justice? King of Cups, take a chill pill. Two of Cups, come back into love. Ten of Wands, and then the struggle ends. We've got the Five of Wands at the bottom of the deck. There is a certain amount of competition here. Yes, there's other people going for these jobs. Yes, there's other people going for these houses. Yes, but the right job's going to come to me. The right house is going to come to me. The right person's going to come to me. I don't need to worry about the competition. I'm not getting involved in that, right? I am taking a chill pill. Here's King of Cups. Right, Mr. King of Cups is zen. The waters are choppy around him. He's probably getting splashed. He doesn't care. He's having a moment. He's just having a moment of zen. He's stepping back from all the turbulence and all the choppy waters and all the splashing about, and he's just having a moment to come back to himself, to come back into his own feelings, his own emotions. Never mind what's going on over there. Coming back to yourself, coming back into this lovely place of I am that I am. I am that I am. Okay? Emotional maturity, calm, really feeling very much connected to yourself, to what you want, to your dreams and goals. And, this can also be the card of love. Connecting to your heart, let the heart guide you, let your emotions settle, and that is what's going to help that burden, that I'm so frustrated and stuck, that will go. All right, it'll be like, do you know what, I'm just letting it go. I'm just not going to bother about this anymore. It's just not worth the stress about it. As soon as we let go, it starts to unfold. It starts to break open. She's coming down the hill here, right, with the ox carrying her all her bags so that it's just easier for her now. She's moving on from where it was hard work, right? But I mean, look at him. He's just having a moment, being chill. And then through that, we find the answers, and they come quickly. Nine of Swords. Oh, there's the Devil showing up. He's interesting, isn't he? With the King of Pentacles. Okay, right. So the answer's going to come through quite quickly. The Knight of Swords is the fastest moving knight in the deck. Off he goes, right, jumping on his motorbike, getting forward, making that movement happen. So it's another sword, communication, thoughts, clarity, right? Making those phone calls, doing the chasing up, doing the job applications, doing what you need to do in order to get to that King of Pentacles. There's your security. There's your stability, there's the job, there's the house, there's the solid, stable, grounded relationship, whatever it is you want. The Devil's there, though, going, well, that's not going to work, is it? Trying to put doubts in your mind, trying to help you stay stuck. The Eight of Swords is the card to stuck, and the Devil is saying, you're stuck, you're trapped, you're not going anywhere, I've got you. And we get into that belief system, agreeing with the Devil. Yeah, I'm stuck. I'm so stuck. I'm so stuck. Oh, it's so poop. And that's the Devil. And then he's one, isn't he? So what we're going to do is recognize it and say, no, I'm taking action. I'm moving myself forward, and I'm going to do it for the right reasons. Now, the Devil with the King of Coins can be a little bit about greed, money, materialism, right? Am I doing it for the right reasons? Let's come back to this card about I am wealthy. I've got a wonderful relationship with money. I don't need a particular title or a particular amount of money that says I'm good enough and I'm fabulous and I deserve it. All right, because that comes from inside me. If I'm only going for this job so I can go and get the flash new car and go, oh, look how successful I am. Look at me. All right, that's insecurity. It's when we are coming at it from I deserve this and this is my quiet right to have this, then we're not doing it for the wrong reasons. The security is already within us. So with the Devil, with the King of Coins, I want you to really question, why am I doing this? What's my motivation? This is when we come back to the integrity card by the book. What's my motivation for this King of Coins? That's what I want, the King of Coins. Stability, security. to know that everything's grounded and my foundation is really solid and that there is enough, there is more than enough. Of course, that is absolutely a beautiful thing to have and want to do. The devil says, are you doing it for the right reasons? Are you doing it to prove something to someone? Because you don't have to prove anything to anyone. Are you doing it to justify anything? No, you don't need to do that either. We've got the justice card here underneath. Are you doing this to justify your existence? You don't need to justify anything, right? So just be aware of this. Sometimes, we go for something that can be a bit flash, a bit shiny, just so that we can feel important. But I mean, he's important. He's not flash. He's not shiny. He's a king. He's very important. But he's not trying to impress anybody. Neither's him. He's sitting in his library quietly with his dog. I don't need to prove anything to anybody. So ask yourself about this, all right? And is it also somebody trying to tempt you into something? Oh, hello, that's coming through quite strongly. Somebody trying to tempt you into, oh, you want that £5,000 car that you can afford cash? No. Why don't you take out a nice loan for this £60,000 flashy car, because you'll feel so important and you're going to get yourself in debt up to your neck and stress yourself out for the next God knows how many years. That's the devil energy. You watch him, all right? You watch him. Don't let him talk you into anything. You hold your ground. Remember, we've got the 7 of Wands here. You've gone out to buy a £5,000 car cash. That's the plan. And this is the salesman trying to talk you into taking a lease out for tens of thousands of dollars, pounds. No. You hold your nerve, my lovely people. You know that this is just a temptation. No, we don't need that. All right, let's look at this 9 of Wands. How can we bring this burden, this struggle, this heaviness, how do we bring it to an end? Page of Cups. Page of Swords again. Oh, no, not again. Sorry, it was the Knight of Swords and the 3 of Cups. All right, nice. Okay, so that 9 of Wands, battle-weary soldier. The Page of Cups, be open to opportunities for happiness in the strangest of places. They may not appear as you thought they would appear, right? This is kind of, well, what's those feet doing dangling up there? It's allowing surprises to come in. And when those surprises come in, we've got another page, 2 pages now. Pages are opportunities. And the Page of Swords is then taking action on those, researching, finding out, looking into it, exploring. And there's a reason to celebrate here. We've got the 3 of Cups. So this is a happy card. This is a very positive outcome here. The 3 of Cups is saying this is going to be something to celebrate. Now, this can also be this thing that you're after, a new job, new home, bringing you into a nice community, joining in with people that you're going to feel are your tribe. Oh, that's strong. Some of you really are needing and wanting your tribe, and it's moving you towards it. These 2 pages, opportunities, okay, opportunities for greater happiness, and you're taking action on it in terms of communicating it, researching it, looking into it. Also, the Page of Swords can be social media as well. So perhaps some of you are really reaching out on social media to people that you haven't been in touch with for a while, or you're hearing from people you haven't heard from for a while. This is a nice energy. It is lovely. All right, let's have a look at this Ace of Coins. Let's see if we can find out some more about this new beginning. So Ace of Coins is about stability, right? Financial, your underlying foundation being nice and solid. So this could be a new job, a new contract, a new business opportunity. This could be a new relationship, a new home. Tell me more. Oh, and that includes health as well, okay? Because this is foundation. So this could be, for those of you struggling with health, this could be a new bit of information that's going to help your health come back into a more stable place. All right, here's the Eight of Swords again. You've been stuck. You've been all tied up. You couldn't see a way through, but this new beginning is coming in. Here's the card of receiving. With the Two of Swords, back to the Two of Swords again. Both these cards repeating themselves. The way forward isn't clear. We've got to find out. We've got to stay open. We need to stay open to receive the information, the clarity, the movement forward. And we worked out how we're going to let go. We're going to come back into our heart. We're going to wait for everything to start flowing, and it will do. But we're back to that. I've got to find out. There's a decision to be made. Seven of Cups with the Hermit is saying, there's options, there's choices. I don't know which one to pick. I don't have enough information. I'm staying open to receive. I'm open to receive the information or the allowance of it when it does start to flow. I'm not going to give up and turn my back. I'm going to keep facing that forward and have my arms open, ready to catch the energy as it starts to move towards me. But the Seven of Cups is saying there's lots of different options and choices. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Which one do I pick? I don't know. And so I don't pick any of them. Well, okay, we're going to come into the Hermit energy. This is Virgo energy, which starts in just over 3 weeks. So during Virgo season, you're going to focus, you're going to meditate, contemplate, reflect, have a good think. What's my path? What's the best path for me? What is it that's important to me? What matters? What doesn't? And then it's going to start to become clear. Wow, this feels like an up and down. I'm there, no, I'm not. I'm there, no, I'm not. Oh, there's the information. Oh, no, not quite. It's coming, it's coming, it's coming. It's like, oh, my days. All right. Six of Cups, Queen of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. It is coming. This thing that you're waiting on, that you're waiting for, it's coming. First of all, let's work out exactly what it is you want, why you want it. And it needs to come from your own light, not from fear, not from darkness, from your own light. What matters to me? What's important to me? What does my heart say? What does my heart want? Coming back into your soul energy, nostalgia, things from the past, working out what matters, what doesn't. At the end of the day, what truly matters, all right? Not what matters for the next 5 minutes, what matters long term. We're looking at our connections, our family, our heart, our soul, our growth. We're looking at all of that. And as we do, we come into the Queen of Wands, which is our worth, our assertiveness, our confidence, our light. I can make anything happen. I'm amazing. I'm going to make this happen. I'm going to move it forward. Knight of Pentacles, slow and steady wins the race. There's no rush. I'm looking for long-term stability and security here. Ten of Pentacles. I'm looking for my long-term fulfillment, not just the money. Money's lovely. It's not enough on its own, not without the connections, the happiness, the health, the energy. I want it all. And it's bringing it into balance. It's helping you see what's truly important, what is going to bring you into the stable, secure, fulfilled life that you truly want, because that is what you're walking towards. And so there will be some red herrings along the way, especially with that devil energy. It's like, oh, look, shiny, shiny, come this way. And it's like, yeah, it might be shiny, but it's got no depth. And that ain't going to do it for me. I want connections. I want friends. I want family. That ain't going to do it for me. I need to have more of the wholeness. So yes, what's shiny? Yes. Oh, that's tempting. Let's go for that because it's got a great salary. Let's go for that because it's really impressive. Yeah, but is it? stable? Is it secure? Is it going to give me the connections and the friendships? I want to look at everything here with this Seven of Cups. I'm going to hold my ground of what really matters to me. I'm looking at what's important, and where I'm stuck, instead of seeing it as really frustrating, I'm going to see this as actually really beneficial, because any delays, anything where it's just not moving forward, is giving me a chance to review. Is it really the right path? Is it really the right way? Is it really going to fulfill me? Because actually, I might change my mind and say, do you know what? That I thought I wanted is taking me down the wrong path. I'm changing my mind. So that delay is going to be super helpful. We're coming back to what really matters, and that is going to make you feel so empowered, so fulfilled, so enriched that you start moving towards it, not rushing, not charging in, taking your time and getting it right. Taking your time and getting it right. That is what matters. Okay? Oh, right. I hope that was helpful. Let's finish off with an angel message for you. Taking your time and getting it right. That's just, they keep repeating that. Okay? All right, from the angels, this is the Oracle of the Angels. We have 32. That's a 5. Fives are about change, moving towards the light. When you're asking yourself, where this light, I'm stuck, I'm not sure, where do I go, right? Which one takes you towards the light and which one takes you away from it? You move towards the light, my beautiful people, and trust your higher self. You've got higher thought here, number 10, which is the one, the leader, allowing your higher self, your higher thought, your divine essence, your angels, your guides, your inner guidance here to lead you to the light, because that is where you're heading. Okay. Oh, I'm exhausted. I don't know how you're feeling, but yes, there's a lot going on. Push me, pull you, opening, closing. Am I there? Oh, I thought I was. No, I'm not. There's a lot of that. It's going to unfold. All right. It's going to open. It's going to unfold. So this, I feel your timing is happening really over the next few weeks. The clarity is coming, the awareness is coming. And then as we move into Virgo season and Libra season, that's when it all opens up and clears. Okay. Hang in there, my beautiful Sagittarians. I will see you again soon. I'll be back on Friday with a weekly collective for everybody. I'll see you again for another reading for you in a couple of weeks. You take care. Lots of love. Bye bye.